Hey guys, Matt the Greeter here. I was just listening to Western Sunsets, whatever the name of that track is, the last one of Envy of Nuns CD. It's the one written for Neil Peart, I think by Alex and Andy of the band. And I said it before, it rings as a postcard from Neil the more I listen to it. And it evokes that familiar feeling, nostalgia. And I believe the root of the word nostalgia is actually in pain. And it makes a lot of sense when I think about nostalgia and how it feels. It's a gut punch sometimes. And oftentimes, nostalgia in the wrong environment can maybe get you in trouble with people who don't understand what the feeling actually is that you're experiencing. So I am occasionally afflicted with nostalgia for a particularly painful time in my life. I mean, you get the root of the word in pain, right? And so here's the deal. When you go through great pain, your mind and emotions can somehow, there are so many chemicals that are released and so much brain activity just powering away to try to get you through those situations that it leaves an indelible mark, grooves in your brain and in your memories that can't be overwritten and shouldn't be, because of the learning that occurred in that situation. So I find myself sometimes referring back to certain things in my past or certain occasions that have shaped me, and some people that are close to me today mistake that as my longing to be back in those times. And the truth is, well, those times were an awful lot of pain, and the nostalgia that I'm experiencing is not. I used to confuse it with a desire to go back. I wish I was back there, like the old women who were interviewed after World War II in England, and the people asked them, what was the most memorable time in your, what was the happiest, what was the best time? That's what it was. What was the best time in your life? And they said it was when London was being bombed and we were all hiding in the subways. And that was the best time. But think of the pain. Think of what was going on there, the chemicals and those were definitely nostalgia-inducing times. Those are times that are so fueled with emotion and energy and the need to get through that again, you're it's indelible. You cannot extract it from who you are and remain the same person. So I try when I sense myself going on like a nostalgia trip that might sound. I'll just hold my phone as I accelerate here. I try to temper my words and my things around certain people who might not understand what it is I'm getting at when I'm referring back to certain occasions. And it is not a desire in any way to be back there or to go back today and try to make things new or relive the glory, or whatever you might want to say. Is absolutely not that. It's just that sometimes in life, the loudest moments are the ones easily. These are the bold. This is your table of contents. These are, when you're flipping through the book, these are your headings in bold, and they're the easiest to access, the easiest to find, and the easiest to reference. And so anyway, I don't even know why I'm bringing this up, but Western Sunsets, Neil Peart. You could think of Mike Watt from the Minutemen, whose guy, D. Boone, the guitarist and lead singer in Minutemen, died in a van crash, I would say fairly early on. And, it was released in the 80s. And, Mike Watt, he refers to that to this day, refers to D. Boone. He refers to, hey, here we go. He refers to those times in the van. Get in the van, man. And you think he wants to go back and feel that hurt? No, but nostalgia, boy, does it come for you. That certain slant of light, that certain smell, that certain song comes on the radio. And there you are, back on that motorcycle, back in that field, back in that old job, that old hometown, wherever it is that nostalgia takes you. So anyway, now these days I just try to embrace it, acknowledge it, appreciate it, and just express gratitude that I had times that were that left indelible marks, but that I don't have to stay in the pain, man. I can just move on. I can move on and live and love a new day. All right, guys, Matt the Greeter, that's all I got for you. I'm losing daylight. I'll check in with you soon. I care about you.